Welcome to South Dakota.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
Welcome to South Dakota. South Dakota is our new home state for so many reasons. It has so much to offer full-time RVers. It's amazing.
And we're so excited to be residents. So we're going to bring you through the process. We already had a little bit of a downfall, but it's not going to stop us. We're still going to be residents, and we'll show you the whole process of being a resident of South Dakota.
Come along with us, guys. You're going to love it.
We're at the Corn Palace. We're just doing a little stop here. It's a tourist trap all the way, but it's pretty cool.
Something to see and do, and stretch your legs on your way through South Dakota, which is 410 miles.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, we'll show you the palace.
See you inside.
You're always the eating person.
I like corn on the cob. It's good. So we are at our next harvest host, Diamond Cattle Company, here in South Dakota, and this property has a 1905 schoolhouse. It's really cool. Let's check it out.
Joe was bad. What did you do wrong?
I was a bad boy. I was talking in class.
It's really cool in here. This looks like a homeschool room.
This is really, really cool.
You know you're in South Dakota when you see goats in the gas station. Hi.
South Dakota's original 1880 town has more than 30 buildings from 1880 to 1920, authentically furnished with thousands of relics, historical accounts and photographs, a Casey Tibbs exhibit, Dances with Wolves movie props, and fun activities for kids.
So we had a great time visiting the 1880 village, I guess you would call it.
They call it 1880 town.
Oh, town. It's a really, really cute place, and it's really cool because we're learning the history of our new state. And I really liked it. What did you think?
When you walk in there, you're really stepping back in time. The exhibits, especially in the first building to the left, amazing stuff. From, I think his name was Tibbs. He was one of the best rodeo riders in history. All of his gear, his apparel was in there, and then there's Civil War relics in there. Everything you can
Native
imagine.
American and
petrified furniture, which I've never seen in my life.
It's really a cool place.
It's really cool.
It was, I think it was $14 for an adult.
Yeah, not bad.
And we were hesitating because we were trying not to spend that kind of money, but I think it was worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
So we kept going back and forth. Should we stop? Should we not stop? Should we stop? Because this wasn't on our list, but we saw it on we saw signs for it over and over again. And we're like, let's just check it out. So I'm glad we did. It was really an awesome way to explore our new state and learn the history of it. And we're gonna do a lot more exploring, and we'll bring you with us. So guys, today we've officially become South Dakota residents.
Woohoo! We are tired of New Jersey. We've been there our whole life, and there's so many benefits to being a South Dakota resident, especially as far as money goes. Everything is much more affordable out here.
So we're praying and hoping that everything goes well, and I'm sure you already figured out if it went well by our thumbnail.
Yeah.
But we did have a little bit of a hiccup, so we're not going to be able to get our truck registered in South Dakota, which really stinks.
Yeah, Ford Motor Credit gave us the wrong address to send the title transfer paperwork to. It was in Florida, and apparently that office is closed now. Who knew?
Yeah,
Apparently Ford didn't know.
They should update their stuff, and now we called them. We've been on the phone with them for hours and hours trying to get it fixed, but they said even if it's their mistake, it doesn't matter. They cannot get it done in time.
It takes a few weeks at least.
So now we're gonna get our trailer registered, we're gonna get our boat registered, we're gonna get our driver's license, and our truck is still gonna be registered in New Jersey.
Ah.
And we're gonna have to wait for them to send us our plates now, which the next time we're at anywhere that could be anything sent is in July. So we are not gonna get our plates until at least July.
But it's okay, life goes on. I mean, these are the minor things we have to deal with.
Yeah.
We'll get through this, and
the only thing I would suggest that if you are going through this process, keep calling and checking and making sure they got the paperwork, make sure they did it. We just kind of let it go, and we're just putting it in their hands to do the right thing, and it didn't get done. And so now, you know.
Yeah, I started the title transfer paperwork with plenty of time. I did it 6 weeks ahead of time, and I wasn't checking the emails. Apparently they update you via email.
Yeah.
And I never got anything, so I should have known a few weeks ago to check on that, but I didn't. Because our life's been so crazy the past few weeks, just getting used to this. But yeah, well, Ford also should provide you the proper address to send the paperwork to. So.
So they said they're gonna rush it as much as they can, but like I said, we're not gonna get it this time, and it really stinks. But oh well. So guys, it's official.
We are South Dakota residents.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So the process was pretty simple for the driver's license. Like we said, make sure you make an appointment because we got in super fast where other people were going to be waiting for hours. Then it's different than if you live in New Jersey, you go to motor vehicle for everything. Here is different. You can't get your registrations or anything at the motor vehicle. You actually go to the treasurer's office. So that line was pretty long.
We were there about 2 hours.
Yeah, I would say probably go at 7 in the morning when they open. I guarantee you'll get in faster. They were so helpful to us though, because we're like trying to deal with the whole truck thing, and she explained everything to us and told us what to do. So I know it's going to get taken care of. We'll definitely get the license plates in the mail sometime in July. We have to pay extra because it's got to be shipped to us, and I'm thinking Ford should pay for it, but I seriously doubt that they will. But anyway, it was a pretty simple process. All we had to do is stay overnight one night at the America's mailbox and get a receipt with our address. Make sure you get mail ahead of time too. Start the mailbox process ahead of time so that you can get mail delivered there, because they do ask for mail. Even though it says on the America's mailbox they don't, they ask us for mail. So make sure you definitely start getting mail there so that when you get there you have your mail already set up.
Also, America's mailbox will do the registration of your vehicles for you, but they do charge.
Yeah, we don't want to keep paying all these extra money, so we're just gonna do it ourselves. We have to send in all the paperwork and all that stuff. It shouldn't be too bad, but it's just stressful because we're very prepared and organized, and we always do things on time, and this was just something we could not help, and it's a little frustrating. As
it turns out, Ford gave us the wrong address to send our title request paperwork to from Pennington County Treasurer.
Yeah.
And it was returned to our mailbox here in South Dakota, and we didn't know.
Yeah.
Until we got here, so.
So just make sure you keep calling and making sure they are working on the process. Otherwise, this will happen to you. And you can't do it too far ahead because they're only able to hold the title for a certain amount of time. So anyway, there's just some tips for you. We hope you, if you decide to be a South Dakota resident, we hope these tips help you. And now we are gonna go celebrate with a beer.
Of course.
A brewery, of course.
I got the Prairie Boy IPA, and it's super good. A little hoppy. If you're not into hops, this might not be your beer, but I am, so this is a great beer. Yeah, like I said, a little bit hoppy, but delicious.
I got the Vienna Lager. Oh, mine's in a cute glass. We actually, the only reason why we came here is on the highway on 90. We saw advertisements for this place for miles and miles, and every one of them had an old fire truck, so it was really cool. So we just had to come in and check it out. Pretty good. We are so happy to be South Dakota residents and still in the process of getting our truck registered. Join us next week as we camp on the wall near the Badlands and visit 2 national parks. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.